Hello everyone, so let's check out the latest large-scale Russian mechanized assault. This one took place near Siversk and consisted of motorcycle units and armoured vehicles. Interestingly, in the early part of the video, you can see Russia's motorcycle squad did a sort of zigzag approach down the road in order to make themselves more difficult targets for drones and artillery. It's only taken them 2 years to come up with this brainwave. Ukraine looks to have detected this attacking force quite early on, as it's under constant fire and observation. A bit worryingly though, when we flick to the mechanized column, you can see there's a turtle tank here, clearing a way through a minefield, and it's actually having quite a bit of success in doing so. You can see that the turtle tank triggers multiple mines with its mine plough, which is at the front, without being destroyed, and continues on its way. The rest of the column are following behind in its trail, knowing that this now is a safe route. We've seen this before with turtle tanks, they are actually quite good at detonating mines and clearing the way through an area like this, so they do have their uses. The column, though, is still vulnerable to drones, as we see a couple of them being picked off at the rear of the column. Ukraine reports that this attack here failed, but it wasn't the disaster we've come to expect from Russian mechanized armoured assaults. The ones which we saw in the recent videos a week or so ago, we saw multiple vehicles destroyed and burning and abandoned. And here, we don't see like a dozen abandoned vehicles like last time and destroyed motorcycles littering the ground. So the use of a turtle tank here did seem to work in getting the column through the minefield and protecting it. Let's check where this was. Moklassen and Toaster did the geolocation for this. 4 map markers are shown here. The blue is where the motorcycle brigade was, heading towards Siversk using that zigzag approach. You know, a simple defense against these motorcycle groups must surely be to just put some wire across the trees at motorcycle head height along the road, so the motorcyclists plough into that. I'm surprised it's something we haven't seen yet. It seems a simple, cheap and effective way to stop them. Red marker shows the route of the armoured column and where 2 of the vehicles were destroyed by drones. The yellow shows where the turtle tank turned towards the north and was finally defeated, so it did go quite a long way before being destroyed. These are quite tough. These vehicles were all heading west. This is the area on Deep States. So the motorcycle group heading west along the road towards Siversk itself directly, whereas the armoured vehicles were a bit further north. The armoured column looks like the intention was to clear a path through the minefield in that contested territory and establish Russian control, both of the area north of Siversk to cut it off, and south of the contested settlement of Serebryanka that you can see. I would say very likely that settlement is actually under full Russian control now, but we can't be certain. The motorcyclists seem like a rapid push to establish a foothold in the outskirts of Siversk. I assume if you reach the settlement, they will dismount quickly and occupy buildings in its edges and try to hold out for Russia to pump reinforcements to them, a tactic we've seen Russia use in the past. So, this is looking like a key area, and we could definitely see more action here in the coming days. This is here zoomed out on the eastern front near Severodonetsk. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now I'm going to play a video from the Ukraine Volunteer Centre about the ongoing fundraiser. Thanks very much and take care everybody.